Hi, so I was thinking about how to deliver this news and I figured a video probably worked best. I'm going to be reading from a script, so if I look down a lot, that's why. Now, this announcement has been in decades in the making, really, but it only took hold in the last 2 years or so. It's a little long, so bear with me. It's a second coming out of sorts. All of my life, I've had unusual spiritual experiences. When I was 13, I heard a voice tell me about a plane crash in Texas. 2 weeks later, Delta Flight 191 in Dallas crashed. I've had prophetic dreams. At age 20, I had multiple dreams of my father's passing, and a couple of weeks later, he was gone. A sense of knowing something with really no idea how I knew it. Meeting new people, I could tell immediately if I wanted to be around them. I could just sense their energy. I've always had this deep desire to know about psychics and mediums, ESP, life after death. My father loved reading the works of Edgar Cayce, so I grew up around all of that. Google him if you don't know who he is. Then in 2022, I turned 50. Besides having a fabulous birthday party in Key West, something else happened. It was like a light switch flipped. I woke up one morning shortly after my birthday with an incredible desire to do two things. One, write about every spiritual experience I had ever had, and there are a lot of them. I'll be sharing them at some point. And two, read as many spirituality books I could get my hands on. I started studying tarot cards and began daily meditation and journaling. Through meditation, I realized I might be connecting with people who have passed on.
I see dead people.
Okay, I don't see dead people. I do hear them occasionally. But that realization set me off to meeting with various psychics, mediums, and tarot card readers. None of them knew each other in any way, but they all told me the same thing. You can do this, if you choose to pursue it. We all have free will. In all honesty, coming to California was part of that pursuit. I just felt like I needed to be here. Well, in January, at the age of 52, I decided to find a psychic medium to work with. I would never truly know if I could do this until I had the opportunity to work with someone who could, and I could do readings with perfect strangers on my own. It's the only way I would convince myself. I came across psychic medium Candace Dalton last November on Instagram of all places. She just popped up in my feed. I checked her out, liked her energy, and decided to sign up for her mentorship class. On the first day of class, everyone introduced themselves, and I said I was living in California. Candace said she was living in California and asked where. I said North Hollywood. She paused and said, I live in North Hollywood. Yep, Candace Dalton, psychic medium, lives next door to me, literally the building next door. I knew I was in the right place. Nothing happens by accident. As part of our class, my fellow classmates and I had to eventually read each other. We were all strangers, but that wouldn't last for long. Pretty soon, I was giving classmates information not only about loved ones who were alive, but also those who had passed on. I validated names, causes of death, places, hobbies, personality traits, things I simply could not have known. And for some of them, I was able to deliver messages of healing, which was incredibly humbling. And I will admit, mind-boggling. I'm still not really sure how I do it. I see pictures in my mind, I hear a voice in my mind, but it's all lightning quick. Now let me say this. I think anyone can do this. I'm not special. We all have intuition, and I think we all communicate with spirit throughout our lives. We just don't realize that's what we're doing. Whenever you get a sudden burst of information, whenever you know who is calling before you look at the phone, whenever a solution to a problem suddenly comes to you, that's all channeling. Your team on the other side is communicating with you. Now, if that sounds totally bizarre to you, I get it. It took me more than 2 years to get to this point. I literally fought it, but something kept gnawing at me. And once I became confident for my class and started doing readings for people, it just felt right. So that's my news. I'm a psychic medium. And let me just tell you, that was nowhere on my bingo card of life. So what does that mean? Well, primarily the readings I've been doing have been tarot card readings and intuitive readings, the feelings and impressions I get while I'm doing a reading. There's some mediumship in there, but it's not primarily what I do. If you want to spend a half hour talking to grandma, I'm probably not the person for you yet. I am in a mediumship practice group every Sunday, and I'm constantly blown away by the results that I and my classmates come up with and who comes through. Now, my goal is to move to this full time. Now that I've chosen to go down this path, I need clients and practice. Michael Jordan was not born the greatest basketball player of all time. He worked at it. I get bonus points for that sports reference. The same with psychic mediumship work. You must work at it. The more I do it, the better I get. So if you'd like to help me stretch my intuitive muscles, go to the link you see on your screen to sign up for a reading. The link will also be posted in the description of this video on my YouTube channel. Now, I was really hesitant to set prices, but multiple people in this field whom I trust and respect told me I should know my worth. My time and my energy have value. The readings I've been doing for family and friends and perfect strangers have been amazing, and I'm excited where this journey is about to take me, and I hope at some point you'll come along for the ride. So thank you for being a part of my psychic coming out, and hopefully this is the last coming out I will have to do. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Take care.